Welcome to your weekly fantasy football.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled recap to bring you this Nick Takeover. I'm your host, Aggro Crag, and I'm joined by my co-host, Chet Olmec. Chet, how are you?
I'm doing great, Aggro.
Solid contributions, as always, Chet. On to this week's first matchup. It's Christopher Jones taking on Charles Hamburgers. The free wins kept on rolling for Charles as he can't get the picture and let Christopher have his way by a final score of 73 to 136. Your thoughts, Chet?
I think if you're gonna name your child Christopher, you better be prepared for some intense bullying.
No, Chet, on the game.
Oh, I have no idea.
Fantastic, Chet. Anyway, our next game was between the red-hot Alex Milliken and the ice-cold John Stevens. This one went exactly as one would have predicted, with John being unable to make the grade. The Schmucks had a couple of players show up, while a couple players didn't show up for I Dream of Rain, I.O. Manor. It was Alex by a final of 131 to 103. Next up, we have the lesser Milliken, Charles, trying to figure it out against Brian Caston. This game was all about Jahmyr Gibbs, as he had 15 carries for 219 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 11 receptions for 45 yards, and another score, finishing the day with 48 fantasy points, and allowing Mutant Ninjigba Turtles to breeze past your reigning, defending, undisputed league champions, Who Dat, and the Blowfish by a final tally of 155 to 123. Now, to game one of our Double Dare doubleheader, it's down to Randy Butternubs.
Thanks, Aggro. It was Logan McFadden trying to prove that he belongs in the playoff race against the practically eliminated Michael Moeller. Despite Too Legit to Quit leaving massive points on the bench, Run a Chain on Her proved that they are unable to make any serious runs at the title without being completely carried by Jonathan Taylor, as they fall by a final score of 103 to 81. Back to you, Aggro.
Great work as always, Randy. And now on to game two. It's Guy Babaganoush.
Thanks, Aggro. This was a matchup with a lot of playoff implications on the line. Grant Hanrahan continues to pursue of just doing better, taking on perennial contender Derek Protopaps. This one played out like a couple of wild card teams, trying to sneak their way in, as neither Now Here's a Guy nor the Critical Hits had any players or final scores to write home about. It was 23 points from Hunter Henry that helped secure the victory for Grant by a final score of 124 to 108. Take us home, Aggro.
Good stuff as always, Guy. Anything you want to add, Chet?
Well, I tried to add my stepson Guillermo to my insurance plan, and that.
Chet, about the game. Is there anything you want to add about the game?
I have no idea.
Of course you don't, Chet. Anyway, let's look forward to next week's matchups. Chuck gets a much-needed free win. Mike looks to play spoiler as he faces Brian. Grant looks to continue to push to the playoffs against John. Alex will look to douse the hot and cold Logan. And Derek will see if his squad can stand up to league top dog Chris. Only 2 weeks remaining of the regular season, with only 3 teams locked into the playoffs. Who will seize control of the final 3 spots? For Chet Olmec, I'm Aggro Crag, signing off.